Alright guys, we're in here. I'm going to keep this video as fast as possible. Today we're covering my artifacts on Diluc, his constellation, and his talents, right? We're going to completely ignore the weapon. You guys watched my last video, you know why I'm running Wolf's Gravestone, why it goes perfectly with them. As for artifacts, your set bonus is going to be Beserker and Gladiator's Finale. That is it. You don't want anything else on him. Now, the only issue that I have with my current build is some of the talents. You're going for raw attack percentage on everything you possibly can, right? You're going to be running your Berserkers and your Gladiators. Your fifth one can be whatever, preferably something with attack percentage. So I have my Berserker's Rose on there, right? I've got attack percentage and attack flat attack. Could be better, but for now that's what I'm working with. As for my Feather, like I said, you are free to use one random one, so I might actually swap over to this Martial Artist Feather accessory, but for now I'm not. Why? Because I don't have another piece of Berserkers to keep this crit rate up. What you're going for on your Berserkers will be crit rate, attack percentage, flat attack, crit damage, right? I had bad RNG. Fortunately, I have the crit rate and the attack percentage there. Now for your timepiece, right? Because unlike the Feather and your flower, it's not set, you do want attack percentage here. I don't have it, but I also don't have a better one. I don't have any timepieces that have attack percentage, so I'm running HP percentage. Fortunately, I have flat attack, crit damage, and attack percentage on it, but this is an extremely scuffed build for now. Your cup, like I said, you will have one free piece to run as whatever you want. I'm currently running a martial artist because it has the attack percentage on it. Also happens to have crit rate on it, so for me this is extremely good. Now for your helmet, I'm just running a gladiator helmet with attack percentage. Unfortunately, he doesn't have flat attack or crit rate on him. However, that 12% critical damage does really come in handy when you do hit your crits. Anyways, like I said, gladiators, berserkers, that's what you're looking for. Attack percentage on whatever you can, with your substats being either flat attack, crit rate, or crit damage. As for his constellations, conviction, extremely strong with Wolf's Bane, or whatever, Wolf's Gravestone. Searing Ember, extremely strong because in the sense that you want to avoid getting hit at all times. However, if you happen to get hit now, at least you're getting something out of it. It's not just for a waste of health, right? You're trading off here. You can gain up to 30% additional damage and 15% attack speed. I do not recommend using this as a method to gain attack because it's stupid. Fire and Steel, completely, or well, I won't say completely useless, but just something nifty, right? Flowing Flames. Now, Flowing Flames is where you're going to get into how you should be playing Diluc. You cast your Searing Onslaught, and in sequence, or casting Searing Onslaught in sequence greatly increases your damage dealt. Within 2 seconds of using Searing Onslaught, casting the next Searing Onslaught in the combo deals 40% additional damage. So that means that your third Searing Onslaught should, in theory, give you 80% additional damage if you get it within 2 seconds. Now that encourages you to get your ease off, right? However, when you come down to your Phoenix of Dawn, it increases your Dawn, right? Now, after casting Searing Onslaught, the next 2 normal attacks within the next 6 seconds will have their damage and attack speed increased by 30%. Additionally, Searing Onslaught will not interrupt the normal attack combo. Why is this important? Well, I butchered that. This is important because it's encouraging you to press E, auto, press E, auto. Why? Because it's giving you that attack speed, which will decrease the time. So hopefully, right, you get your Searing Onslaught. Maybe you can only pull off one hit, right? You go Searing Onslaught, you hit an auto, and then you go into your next Searing Onslaught. That way you keep your Flowing Flame, right? You want to keep that 80 or that 40% additional damage on your Searing Onslaught. However, now that you no longer interrupt your normal attack combo here, its flow is much faster, right? It's not like sabotaging you to auto in between your Searing Onslaughts, right? Especially when you have Dawn procced and your autos have a flame enchantment on them. Now, if we go to talents, we have our normal attack. This is nifty, but in all honesty, I wouldn't focus on maxing this first. I would focus on maxing your Searing Onslaught and your Dawn first. What's so good about enchanting these first is that, A, you increase your damage, and his constellations are completely designed to increase his damage. And then you can also, get your damage and your Dawn up. Now your Dawn does give you a flame enchantment, which means your autos will have flame attack on them for 8 seconds. This coincides with Searing Onslaught's bonus damage for 6 seconds on your next 2 normal hits, right? So basically it's encouraging you to run your autos. Now when you go to your details on him, right, I currently have 16,000 health. I have just under 2,000 damage. Elemental Mastery as needed if you can. However, I would, like I said, focus on your attack percentage, your crit rate, and your crit damage. Now, I do wish that I had higher crit rate and crit damage, but in all honesty, 37% at 68% is okay, seeing as my artifacts are scuffed for me, right? Anyways, that's more or less what I wanted to do here. So if you guys have any questions or you guys want to make a comment, please do so. If you guys have any recommendations for different things I should do, if you guys think I'm mistaken here on how I've explained this and why I'm encouraging an auto style play with Diluc, please let me know why. Because in my eyes, he is designed to be played in the sense that you press E, you auto, press E, auto. Now I understand that's how you play majority of characters, but Diluc's kit is specifically designed for you to be autoing. He has a Claymore. The Claymore's damage is extremely strong on autos, right? So don't strictly use his E's. Don't use him as a cop-out for his skills. Use him all around. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and I would really appreciate any comments and thoughts on what I should do, because let's be honest, I'm kind of just making videos here that don't really help people. I'm just kind of ranting in them, and you know, it sucks, right? Anyways, that's it for me.